Alright, taking this from the top, because first time around I totally forgot to unmute my microphone. Totally forgot that when I set this up to test it out, I deliberately turned off the mic as a source. Just so I wouldn't have to worry about that while making sure the game audio was coming through. But it should be fine now. So here we go. It's time for everyone's second favorite late 2000s first-person platformer with a female protagonist and a theme song called Still Alive. You know, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels, but it'd be really weird that it happened twice. Yes, I am a real streamer. I am prone to messing things up every once in a while. It's fine. I'm just here for the fun of it. So let's start a new game. We're gonna ignore the fact that there's a game in progress. I'm gonna play on normal. Get introduced to the world.
Once the city used to pulse with energy. Dirty and dangerous, but alive and wonderful. Now, it's something else.
It's all white and sterile.
Came slowly at first. Most didn't realize, or didn't care, and accepted them.
Mass surveillance.
They chose a comfortable life. Some didn't. And those who refused to conform were pushed to the sidelines. Criminalized. They became our clients. We call ourselves runners. We exist on the edge, between the gloss and the reality. The mirror's edge.
Title drop.
Trouble, out of sight, and the cops don't bother us. Runners see the city in a different way. We see the flow. Rooftops become pathways and conduits, possibilities, and routes to escape. The flow is what keeps us running, keeps us alive.
Training time, Faith. Yeah, I know you hate it, but that fall took you out of commission for a while. And now you're back, you gotta keep sharp, especially
Alright, so we're gonna go through the tutorial. I could skip this since I have cleared it before.
Go with the flow, okay?
But I still want to show off what the verbs are. The tutorial goes through pretty much all of your moves in pretty short order. So let's just build our vocabulary, shall we? Left bumper, jump. Oh, that's for any vertical action. Left triggers for crouching and any... Let me correct myself. Left bumper is for any upwards vertical action. Left triggers for any downwards vertical action. Press the back button to open the objective screen. Not entirely useful, but I gotta do it to get through the tutorial. Jimmy, hello. In that little opening monologue, Faith talks about how you can see how runners see the flow. The flow manifests in the form of things turning red. Yeah, it's a good game.
Hi, Faith. Welcome
I like
back.
it too. That's why I'm streaming it.
We'll be seeing you so soon.
Oh, I guess I should mention that the B button to focus on your target, all that does is point you to where you need to go. It does not point you to like the next thing you need to do. Whoops. I'm supposed to vault over the fence. Okay. It does not point you to the next step you have to take. Yeah, I'm playing on PC. I don't have an Xbox. I did originally play it on Xbox, but that was a roommate's. That's why if you look at like the button icons, they kind of look weird. I'm also playing on my computer's full resolution. You know, glorious 4K. This is being recorded and captured at 1080p, but the icons look a little fuzzy. That's probably why they're being upscaled a little too much. But it also makes the subtitles nice and big, so I'm keeping it like that. Also, because the game only runs in full screen unless you mod it, and I don't feel like messing around with mods to make it windowed. And I don't want to have the game, mess with my resolution settings. All right, this is probably the most advanced technical move you have to do, the wall run quick turn jump. Simple enough to do, though, I think. I mean, you press the bumpers, 3-button sequence. You jump, you quick turn, you jump again. Zip lines are fun. Big landing on a soft, I don't even know what that's supposed to be. But it's big, it's soft, and it keeps me from taking damage from a hard landing. I guess I should have mentioned that if you're prone to motion sickness, this game may pose a bit of a problem for you. I don't believe there are any settings to fix that.
Okay, come on.
This is from 2008 after all. Anyway, there's also combat. You can punch. You can crouch and punch. You can drop kick. You can slide kick.
All right, Faith. Let's run through some weapon design.
I've never played
just in case.
Catalyst. I have heard that people were a bit sour on it compared to the original. Anyway, you can disarm enemies and take their weapons. We've got a gun. I'm not going to shoot anyone. Get rid of the gun.
Remember what I taught you, Faith. Isolate them. Fight them one at a time if you gotta fight.
Oh, no worries about your English as a second language. That's fine. There will be more gun. It's just that I'm not going to shoot people with them. Anyway, I guess that was the tutorial for disarming enemies from the front. You get up close to an enemy, they will swing their gun at you instead of trying to shoot you with it.
Ladies, gotta get to the real thing. Drake's got a job for yourself, so check in with him. Faith, let me know when you're ready to get going.
The gun turns red, you press the Y button, you instantly disarm them, take them out of combat. And you can use slowdown to make the timing easier. You can use the slowdown for making any timing easier. Slowdown does not give you any special properties. You don't get like invincibility frames from it. It just slows everything down. But that's fine. Because ultimately this is a game about parkour and normal people doing parkour. Not superpowered people with lightning fast reflexes. Or rather, lightning fast speed. I guess the reflexes are above the average human. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure the birds are real impressed, mate. But once you finish showing off, you think you might concentrate on some actual work. Get Celeste in position for a handoff. You need to get the delivery to her. She'll be
Dead
near the
Space. You know,
communications tower end.
I tried to get into Dead Space, and I think I only made it like one or two chapters in. Then I kind of stopped playing it. I don't even remember why. Good stuff, though. I did play, what was it? Dead Space Extraction? The arcadey kind of light gun style Wii game that I'm sure got ported to other platforms later. Extraction was fun. I did play that all the way
She's
through.
almost at the comms tower and you ain't. Get moving and give her the bag. Cell will take it from there.
But I definitely feel like you know, this game is the product of a time when big name developers were, I think, more willing to take chances on new ideas.
About you, Faith. Sounds like some blues are headed your way. News
Like, this is a
chopper, get
game
them
that is produced by EA. Electronic Arts.
The majority of polls have put Callahan in the lead, with Monroe and Doyle in the closest on second and third.
Oh, that's a lot of cops. Let's not
Just get the hell out of there.
interact with them in any way.
Wires are going crazy. Get out of there. Passing Celeste. You there, Cell?
What the hell
Oh,
happened?
I got turned around
That bird seems a little too curious.
and wasn't exactly paying attention. But at least I got the door open.
Ready to move.
Ooh, let's vault up here. There's no reason to actually do it, but gave me the option, so why not?
Blues ahead. You're gonna have to get through them.
Wow. Someone actually shot me from over there. Oh yeah, that red marker, by the way, that is a marker for a collectible. If you've already collected it in any playthrough, it's just gone forever, so I'm not going to pay...
I can see Faith now.
I'm not going to go out of my way to try to find them again, because there won't be anything there.
Get to Celeste. There are more blues on the way.
Come on, Faith. CPF on your tail. Hey, throw me the bag.
Yeah, I remember hearing not so great things about Dead Space 3.
I'll be fine.
Something about a lot of microtransactions, like they really tried to push those, even though it's a single-player game.
You gotta get off that roof, Faith.
Anyway.
How you do it, just do it.
What if I just jump onto a news chopper?
This is meant to be a low-key job. Why the hell were they shooting? What did you do, Faith?
I'm sure I would
Nothing. They just
like
opened
Dead
fire.
Space if I
Don't know what the hell's happening.
gave it another try.
I'll ask around.
Because I like
Get your
Resident
ass back
Evil
to base,
4,
Faith.
and as I recall, Dead Space took a lot of inspiration from Resident Evil 4. It's just admittedly never been high on my priority list.
Say again, Officer Connors.
Going to see Pope. Robert Pope. Taking a statement on that break-in last week? Yeah, anyways, it's 56 West Arlen Drive. Tell Lieutenant Miller.
Copy that. I'll relay the message, Officer Connors.
Thanks. Connor's out.
Hello, sis.
You there, kiddo?
Hey, Mark.
I bet you're listening to the chatter.
You know me.
We'll try and get some sleep. It's been a rough day. Gonna put the word out tomorrow. See why those blues got itchy trigger fingers. I'll drop by later, okay? And don't chuck that pizza. I like the toppings matured.
Matured. Yeah, I know. See you, Mark.
Fortunately, every runner is
Shots
also a
fired.
good
Repeat,
hacker.
Shots fired. All units proceed to 56 West Arlen Drive immediately. Proceed with caution.
Kate!
Where are you? Kate, where are you?
This is the original game.
Merc,
I'm just playing
You
at 4K
just get on
resolution.
comms and track me.
Stream is, downscaled to 1080p. But no mods. Didn't really feel like messing around with those.
Almost there.
Well, anytime you'd like to tell me where there is and what the hell you're
This is
doing,
all
feel
straight out
free.
of the box.
It's my sister.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on. Give me a sec.
Oh, one thing I do want to say though, because I did have a little trouble when I installed it a few weeks ago. Since this version, the PC port came out in 2009, it is a 32-bit program, which means if you install this, you need to install it into your programs folder x86. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Didn't mean to drop there. If you install it into your regular like program files folder and not the x86 one, it will not work because getting turned around. I want to go that way. What am I doing? Oh my god. Whoops. Ooh. That was meaty. All the wrong ways. Yeah, I ran into a problem where I just put it in the default installation location and then it kept saying, oh, there's something corrupted with this game. Why don't you try to repair it? And then I did, and then nothing happened. It just kept happening over and over.
Okay, Drake says there's been some heat on West Arlen. Pope's place. I guess that's where you're headed, but be careful. I'll tell him what's going on.
You know what, let's go this way. Let's run along the billboard.
You know he was running for mayor, right? Finally, someone who could actually make a difference in this place.
Alright. Crack, red. Robert Pope and Associates office building. Got his logo everywhere. Every door. Seems a bit much, but what do I know?
Thinking of taking the kids to the New Eden Mall this weekend?
Editorial
Then
from
you
Robert
should
Pope.
stop by the Taste of New Eden restaurant for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even just a snack. The Taste of New
Also,
Eden.
avian
It's a
flu.
little bit of-
Man, remember when that was a thing? Here to stay, though. Like they say, history
Kate?
doesn't repeat itself, but it sure
What are
likes
you
to
doing
rhyme.
here?
What happened? Did you?
No! You don't recognize him?
Should I?
It's Robert. Robert Pope, friend of Dad's.
Shit, that Pope.
He called me. We hadn't talked much since I joined up. He had a break-in last week. He's still a campaigner. Don't you read the news?
It's not news anymore. It's advertising.
He was
Thanks,
running for
Faith.
mayor.
So the break-in must have really spooked him then.
That's what I thought. But it was odd. He told me about the break-in, asked me to come, then asked after you.
Really? I haven't seen him for at least 10 years.
Anyway, he was alive when I got here. Just sitting at his desk, writing. Everything went black. When I came to, he'd been shot. And I'm pretty sure it's with my gun. There was a book on the desk, a diary. It was gone. I'm sure there was someone else in the building. Left my radio in the car, haven't had time to phone it in.
Come on, come with me. Take us somewhere safe.
This isn't the time to run. I'm not like you. Running will just make me look guilty.
You think this was an accident, Kate? There are no accidents in this city. Someone wanted him dead and wanted you to take the fall.
Help me, Effie, please. You've got contacts. There's gotta be more to this. Something he knew. Something he wanted to tell me.
I can't get involved in this, Kate. You know what I do. I just can't.
Blue's incoming, Faith. You might want to be outgoing right about, now.
I'll see what I can do.
If this goes down
But I
badly,
think that
find
might
Lieutenant
be
Miller,
some kind of
my superior.
error related
Take
to the
anything
high
you find to him.
resolution. I'm
serious,
pretty
Faith.
sure
Remember,
she
they're not
pulled
playing nice.
that
Get
scrap
out
of
there.
paper
Now go.
through the desk. I don't think that was just sitting there
Thank
on
you.
the surface.
Shit.
Anyway,
Get out of that building, Faith. Move.
heavily armed cops. Better run away. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like when your uncle pulls a quarter from out of your ear. You just did that. Alright. Elevator is locked. Cannot take it.
Should be an exit.
Gotta
to the
keep running.
office.
And smash some glass. You know, it's just that easy. You just kind of shoulder check it and then you're fine. It'll break. Don't worry about it. Oops. Okay. Game wants me up there, so we'll do a quick turnaround like this. No, I don't stream every day, unfortunately. I mostly just stream as a hobby. Technically for profit, but only a hobby. So I just stream on my days off from my regular job, if I'm feeling up to it. So I try to aim for twice a week. Sometimes it's only once a week, sometimes I'll miss a week. Which, hey, that means that the best way to know when I am streaming is to follow me and leave your notifications on. That's about as much self-promotion as I'm going to do. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your time here.
Get your ass to the CEC News building.
I will say I do plan on finishing this game in one sitting, so next time is going to be something completely different. But if you're still into that kind of thing, then by all means, come back again.
Get running, girl.
Alright, not gonna let myself get distracted by the package marker. Alright. Thank you for the follow, Jimmy. I'm sure hoping my notification played because I don't, I'm not monitoring that, so it's not playing in my ear. Alright, where am I? Whoop. Where am I going? I'm going that way. Okay. Oops, cops in the elevator. Can't go that way. I'll just take a little detour. Hide them around because they're a bunch of idiots. Take the elevator after all.
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess. Can't believe Pope's gone. Shit, man, this damn city. So you know him, huh? Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one. Take the bridge across the avenue and head for the Victoria Plaza. Picking up squad cars moving in on you. You ain't got much time.
Alright, that's fine. Go through this bridge.
They're trying to surround you. They punch through to the plaza.
That's a lot of gunfire.
Trying to cut you off the head, Faith. Get through them, quick.
I mean, I guess there was a murder. and I am fleeing the scene. What time is it for me? It is about 4 p.m. for me. If my time zones, my knowledge of time zones is correct, I believe that means it's closer to 1 in the morning for you. So appreciate you taking time at the end of your day.
Should be an exit off the rail overpass in the plaza ahead. Creek's heading to the other side to get down.
Right. Take a second to appreciate that the red signs say way out.
Blue's up ahead.
Not exit or anything, just specifically way out. Oh yes, by the way, I didn't really go over the difficulty options.
Head up onto the rail overpass. It's the only way through.
But there is a hard mode, and in hard mode, it turns runner vision off. Runner vision is the thing that makes everything turn red. That also makes combat a lot harder because enemies' weapons
Let's get you out of here.
don't turn red when they swing at you. So you have to just, like, know when you're allowed to disarm them. All right, thank you, Jimmy, and have a good night.
You okay? Come on.
You did good, Faith. No word on what's got the Blues so trigger happy, but I'll keep on it. And, don't worry about your sis, okay? We'll fix it.
What the hell, Merc?
Something's got somebody rattled, kiddo. I don't know what it is, but they're mighty jittery. Hey, Sal.
Take long to lose him?
Nah, those Blues can't move for shit. They've gotten a little gun happy, though.
Wires are fizzing about Pope's murder. Blue traffic is up. Way up. Don't know what's got into them. Must be contract renewal time.
You know, it's totally plausible that
So why all the heat?
Our girl's been lifting
blue
evidence from a
traffic
crime
is
scene.
way
Now
up
every cop in the city seems to be after her.
because a major
the
political
evidence really?
candidate just got murdered.
I think it's from a diary. Rest of it was gone. All I can make out are Icarus, maybe, and to the highest.
Icarus. Wasn't he the Greek guy?
Yeah, his dad made him some wings out of feathers and wax. Then the boy flew too close to the sun. And psst, no more wings, no more Icarus. If anyone's heard anything, then you know who it'll be, Faith.
Yeah?
I know he ain't a runner anymore, but he's got contacts. You can't avoid him forever.
Wanna bet?
Who?
Jackknife.
You know, though, I can't help but feel like there are some important
Drake's got a
details
location on Jack
that got
Knife.
left out
He's on some rooftops at the old
in
runner training ground near the storm
this
drain.
game's telling of the story of
Roof's crawling
Icarus.
with Blues, though. You can follow the canals to the Hampton Town District.
But I guess it's fine.
Robert Pope, who was found shot dead in Gotham earlier. CBF have one suspect in custody.
I mean, when I think of Icarus, I think of, you know, I think the point is, you know, hubris or whatever. The bit about how he was told very explicitly, do not fly too high. These wings are so we can escape this prison tower island.
Chopper spotted you. Make a run for it.
No, that's a good question. I can't say I know. I have heard that that this game did end up kind of half-baked, to put it bluntly. They didn't get to really finish it the way they wanted to. I mean, the end result is still very good. I mean, I'm having fun playing it. But... Oh, okay. I'm not having fun getting shot by that chopper. The key here is that you want to just kind of keep weaving through these overhangs. Serpentine. But yeah, it's, you know, maybe that is what they wanted to do at first. Have these 3D cutscenes with the character models. And again, maybe not. Who knows? This was also the time of figuring out ways to stretch the budget. I'm thinking of Bayonetta 1. Now, a lot of the cutscenes are...
They got you surrounded, Faith. Get yourself into
They
the
still
storm
use
drain.
3D models, but they're mostly stills. Like, obviously there's some animated cutscenes. Oh, right. I wanted to go up there. There's still animated cutscenes, but a lot of the smaller cutscenes are told through, you know, just stills, through posed characters, kind of like looking at a diorama. And that was absolutely like a budgeting thing. But it ended up working out very well, I think. Ended up giving the first game a lot of a unique flavor. Whoops. Also, helicopter descending into the drainage channel.
Looks like you're in the clear. Now get into those drains.
That seems like a very, very dangerous maneuver. Oops, slid down too far. I guess that's also another sign that this is a game from the late 2000s. Menacing helicopter antagonist. Right. Down. Okay. Not quite a boss. Not fighting any helicopters. But it is being a problem. Was being a problem. Alright. Gotta get up there. We'll just do quick 180 jump. Alright. I think this accidentally happened last time. That last gate has to finish moving before I can actually open up this gate. This area is fun. I like being able to just go. That's kind of what this area is designed for. I mean, that's kind of what the whole game is about, really. Ideally, you do not want to slow down all that much.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here.
Slightly offline.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here.
Alright.
Hey, I'm getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead.
But you just kind of see your own path. Oh, I jumped too early that time. Alright. Take 3.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here.
Like, the path I'm taking, I'm pretty sure isn't the only path through this area. It's just that I'm just kind of following the natural flow of the environment. I see railings on the corner, so I turn the corner. Oh, it happened again. First time through, the snipers shot the rat off the railing, and they just did it again.
Take those snipers out or keep out of their way. Just get your ass through there.
Time to play out one of my favorite drill tweets. Meant to get him on the first swing, but it's okay. I still managed to run up to the sniper, kick the gun out of his hand, and beat him up because he's not trained for close-range combat. Go this way. But yeah, a game like this, you can really kind of just draw your own path to your destination.
You're inside. Get out of there, Faith.
It's parkour as a form of radical self-expression. Which is, incidentally, also one of my favorite things about Celeste, the video game. And hey, bringing this full circle, there's a character named Celeste in this video game. Took that hard landing on purpose. Excuse me. Took that on purpose because if you skill roll at that landing there, you will just kind of roll off and fall into the pit. Blocked by water, turn around, there we go. Let's see. You know, now that I think about it, I suppose there are times where the game does kind of expect you to kind of slow down and, you know, examine your environment, figure out the next steps. I do have the soundtrack, and it is split up into got like the ambiance, the combat, and the puzzle tracks. This is a puzzle track, so you're supposed to think about it some. All right. Jump from one crane payload to the next while the second one is moving. Hey, speaking of combat, okay, slight glitch there where I tried to do the wall climb animation in the air. It's fine. Just gonna use these shipping containers to. Oh wow. Okay. This is. Going to say, going to use these shipping containers to get around these cops. But then I kind of took 3 shotgun blasts in very quick succession. All right, so we'll go up here. And we'll take the long way around. Maybe we can hide them into. Oh, no. Gotta jump over the razor wire, make sure you coil up. There we go. Hey, easy every time. Elevator, please. Thank you. What we got here?
Look,
We got
Jackknife may know something about Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up,
Callahan.
okay? He used
That's
to be a pretty decent runner.
kind of where we
God
are
knows
right
who
now.
he's working for now.
Pirandello Kruger, securing your world. Yeah, okay. Alright, not gonna make a mistake. Earlier I made the mistake of trying to grab the zipline from the left side, and it did not work. Actually, it kind of worked, but things went bad. Kind of went flying up and away. Because one of the things about this game, you know, it is fun to move around and all that. Things do get a little finicky at times, where interactions don't go the way they should if you don't come at things from the right angles sometimes. That was a hard landing? Okay. Alt up here. If you don't have the right angle, sometimes you'll just completely miss on something you totally should have gotten. Oh. Diggler's Donuts. CPF, City Protection Force, we are family. Get it? Because Faith's sister, Faith's family, is in the CPF. Oh, nice moves, Jackknife. Or should I say Jackass.
Can you find another way through to him?
Johnny Knoxville looking jerk. No, oh, see, that's what I was saying earlier about if you don't come at things at the right angle, the game does not always cooperate with your intentions. That's something I don't really understand. Like, here I am at the pipe. I go from this far left pipe to the middle one, and I just kind of spring towards the middle one. Now, if I try to do that here, it's the same thing that happened before. I just kind of do like a shorter, higher jump, and I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why that happened, other than that's just what they wanted. The particular reason people run on the rooftops, I guess. Oh, okay, that works. Don't know why it worked that time, but it did. Okay. I guess the reason they run on the roofs is to stay above, like, top level. And Jackknife used to be a runner, so this is his element. Except, you know, he's a little rusty. So he tries to swing off of unsecured bars.
What Icarus has to do with Pope's murder, Jack.
I heard a cop did it.
You heard wrong.
You a fan of wrestling, Faith? Pope was a wrestling fan. He even employed an ex-wrestler to handle his security. Travis Burfield used to go by the name of Ropeburn.
Is this going somewhere?
Ropeburn? Well, he's really just a thug who got lucky. And sometimes people are too ignorant to see their place. Always want to swim in the big pond. never see the bigger fish. If I were you, I'd start with that glorified slab of meat. Happy hunting, Faithy.
Listen, I don't know about going to Roburn straight away.
I'm not. I'm gonna see Miller.
Oh, Faith, what are you doing? You're gonna tell him about Jackknife?
Not yet. He's still a cop, no matter what Kate says.
Faith from Mirror's Edge says a cab.
Yeah. He's heading for his car.
Lieutenant Miller? I'm Faith. Kate's sister?
She never mentioned a sister.
Yeah, well, we're not the mentioning kind. She told me to find you.
No, I don't know much about pro wrestling, to be totally honest.
And you wouldn't be the suspect.
But I feel like Ropeburn is a good name, a good wrestler name for someone who's retired.
You are.
You know it was a setup, right?
I know
in the year
be capable of
2008.
But my captain's asking some difficult questions, and I can't even get in to see her.
What do you know about something called Icarus?
Why?
It's mentioned on this. It was in Pope's hand. I think it's from his diary.
You took evidence.
Kate's the only family I have, Lieutenant. And Blues in jail don't last long. She goes down for this, it's a death sentence.
I won't stop you. I owe that much to Kate. But there are plenty of people who'll try. And I can't stop them either. You better learn how to run.
Running is what I do best.
For once, we get a protagonist who can do the ninja vanish instead of being a victim of the ninja vanish.
Should be a sign on top of the building. It'll help guide you. Look, I saw Roburn wrestle once. Broke some poor bastard's arm, then headbutted the ref. So if this Roburn really is mixed up with Pope's murder and Kate's setup, then he sure won't be a talker. He'll be a fighter.
Again, I don't know all that much about pro wrestling, but that seems pretty tame. Headbutting the ref? I don't know. I mean, I guess breaking someone's arm is kind of bad. But Merc being all like, he broke someone's arm and then headbutted the ref. Like, I feel like that's happened plenty of times. Abusing the ref, I'm pretty sure, is like a staple of pro wrestling, especially for a heel. Right, so I want to go this way. I mean, breaking someone's arm is pretty rude. You're doing it on purpose in pro wrestling. Which, you gotta be a pro wrestler if your name in the ring is Ropeburn. Let's see, okay. Getting my bearings. Jump across buildings. Like, I know injuries in pro wrestling happen all the time, but, okay, that ended up working. Oh yeah, and the other thing, like, I am running from cops who are trying to shoot me all the time. The guy who can break my arm is not, like, the worst thing in the world.
They had not ruled out the possibility of...
Alright. Try not to fall for this trick again. Okay. Here we go. Ah, burning the rope. Alright, I've... Oh, we're stalling out a turn. Okay. I mean, like, just, making the timer tick down as long as you can before making your move.
I just do what I'm told. You know that? Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, speak of the devil.
And I got more folks watching me than just you. And they wanted us to wrap her up all night for those blues. Yeah, so it don't look good for you and your little gang. Take that up with them. In a few days, it'll all be over. Today's front page will be tomorrow's kitty litter. Come on! That run-up won't last long. None of them will, right? The precious Project Icarus will be fine. 5 by 5. And don't get your panties in a bunch. Look, meet me at that new place on Reynolds Street tomorrow. 4 p.m., okay? Don't freak. They ain't finished building it yet. All quiet once you get above street level. See you there. And don't bring any of your friends. We good? Good. Anyways, I gotta get some chow. Brain like this don't hold up itself, you know.
Oh, rope burn. I will say, I will give him a little credit for today's front page will be tomorrow's kitty litter. That's not a bad line.
Ropeburn did know something, huh? Wonder who he's
Anyway, he's got a gun. We're gonna take the gun.
Find a way to make you an uninvited guest.
So I can shoot out windows.
I'm getting Blue's head for you. You must have triggered a silent alarm somewhere. Ass out now.
Alright, I kind of took the long way around. It's fine. Oh, yeah.
More Blues, head for the roof. Don't forget, you're public enemy number 1, Faith. Those guys, you've got meal ticket written all over you.
I did not use my last 2 bullets the wisest way. Alright, it's fine. Oh, here we go. Lots of gunfire.
Don't stop. You ain't shaking them yet.
It is kind of funny, I think, that that when you get to these moments, you want to flashbang. Thankfully, it doesn't last that long. But you kind of want to just keep moving, which means you don't actually see all the people shooting you. So there's just some amorphous mass of heavily armored cops or private security shooting guns every which way.
Shit, lost her.
Language, sir. All right, this way. Up there. Okay, I see a zip line.
Drake's got a hideout up ahead. Head for the cranes and I'll update you when you get closer.
Dismount early. Oh, I was going to say dismount
Watch it,
the
Faith.
zip line early to try to conserve as much speed as possible, but it didn't work. Fine. Gonna go this way, that way. Springboard, zip line again. Still couldn't get the full speed dismount. That's okay. Skip the climbing pipe. We're springboarding. Yeah, right? Nobody lives up here. It's too crowded.
Watch it. What's up ahead? Looks like you're gonna have to fight.
Alright. I could fight. I'm going to see if I can just ignore them, because that's funnier to me. Oh no, wait, I can't, because I gotta climb, and that's kind of slow, and Alright, I screwed this up. Let's see if I can salvage this. Nope. That's a fun thing that happens. If you can still get killed in the middle of a takedown animation. But the animation will play out without you. That's funny. That's what happened there. Floating gun, guy just fell over on his own. Alright, let's try this again. Try to keep them separated. Alright, let's not take any chances. Use that slowdown for once.
The last of them, Faith. Now get going.
Right. Find these spikes. That is something that this game likes to do to you every once in a while, is throw a bunch of enemies at you and make the way forward take kind of a lot of time so that you have to deal with them. Newest threat to children. Running. 5 signs someone you know might be a runner. Scuff marks. Scrapes, bruises, or broken bones. Unreliable or unexplained absences. Calluses. And a fondness for the color red. You hear that? If you like the color red, you are immediately sus. Your friends and family are encouraged to report you. I kind of missed the jump. Yeah, this whole city is a walking only zone. This is the logical extreme of wanting walkable cities. You know, the kind of walkable city that is at this time currently illegal to build in America, or however that meme goes. This way. I like wall running.
Should be some cover ahead from scaffolding.
Come on.
Try and lose some of these.
Come on. There we go. Alright, not punished. Okay. Now the other way to look at it is that Mirror's Edge is a game that extremely believes in walkable cities. And in fact believes that cities should be so walkable that you can walk along the rooftops, you can walk along scaffolding, you can walk through drainage canals and through like major storm drain channels. Let's go there. I think I want to stay up. Excuse me, Chopper. Walls should be walkable. No, I was supposed to springboard off that. I wasn't supposed to vault that. Game. Thank you. Remember that I'm not shooting anyone. I didn't say I wouldn't kill anyone.
Chopper's got a call from its mom. It's bugging out. Not for long, I'll bet.
I don't really need to take this guy out. He's not really in the way, but I will not accept the disrespect of him shooting at me with this shotgun. You too. Oh. I guess I will take that disrespect. Love that the chopper backed off. And by backed off, I mean flew directly overhead. Alright. Oh man, I was gonna try to do some other combat just for the fun of it, but I kind of whiffed. Look at that, flying directly at me. And it's still ordered to back off. Alright, you take that. When you're fighting on the streets, there's no such thing as hitting below the belt. Alright. Well, I guess it's as simple as climb up here and then jump here. Other things that should be walkable? Cranes. Construction cranes. Alright, that was supposed to be a really cool moment. And I don't know what went wrong exactly. I did not leap forward with as much forward momentum as I needed. It's fine. Where are you? Where's the other guy? There you are. What the? Excuse me? Game? Oh, great. It all worked out in the end. Alright, let's take this big moment one more time.
Did you just do what I think you did? God damn it, girl. I just spilled my Joe all over the keyboard.
Hey, can you get a message to Miller? I need to see him again.
Sure.
Of course. Gotta have that screw up at the end.
I received your message.
I started looking into Ropeburn.
Why?
He's Travis Burfield, Pope's head of security.
You think he killed Pope?
Maybe. He sure as hell set Kate up. Wanted a cop to go down for it. And he wasn't alone. Heard him mention Project Icarus.
Burfield is dangerous, Faith. He's not someone you want to mess with.
He framed my sister.
I'm sorry, Faith.
For what?
For this. I don't want Kate to go down for this either. But we've got private firms muscling in on our districts. Bolstering city security, they call it. They're breathing down our necks, waiting for us to slip up. The only way they might go
pretty big
easy on us
subtitles.
and easy on Kate is if I give them...
Me.
Yes.
I feel like that could have been broken up into smaller chunks, but that's also a side effect of playing on such a high
All I
resolution.
care about is Kate. And for her sake, I'm gonna let you go. But if you pull a gun on me again, I will kill you. And right now, I think I'd be doing the city a favor.
Faith even tells cops that a cab.
There's a bird going in the direction of Roburn's meeting.
You think it's Roburn's pal?
Maybe.
But it looked like a CPF one to me. And how many other people can get their paws on a bird in this place?
Not many. Hey, you better get going if you want to catch them. And keep on street level 2. Blue's around.
All right. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. Just gotta freshen up, maybe get a drink, stay hydrated. Running is good cardio. Gotta make sure you stay hydrated. All right. Anyway, be right back. Okay. No, I realize now I already said that I'm not planning on shooting anyone in this playthrough. I neglected to mention that that's actually kind of a built-in challenge to the game. Which is why it says in the corner there, so far you have not fired a shot at anyone. And this originally being an Xbox 360 game, you know, that was an actual achievement that I got. But ironically, the PC version doesn't have achievements, and I don't know why that is. It's so funny that somehow those did not survive the transition. Okay. My controller's not working? That's... Oh. There we go. Alright, high voltage. Let's not touch that chain link fence. Or that one. Let's go around. Alright. Good enough. We take those. Oop. Cut off the power. Now we can actually go here. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so far so good. Oh. What do I want? Oh. Oh, there's a door there. Okay.
I'm looking at the plans for this place. It's a labyrinth. And quiet, too. No wonder Ropeburn picked it. But if there's a bird involved, I'm guessing they'll be near the roof. You're gonna need to find a way up.
That's alright. Finding ways up is what I do best. So many ways to jump and climb. Yeah, that's probably where I should be going.
You through yet?
City Eye Channel News can now confirm that Melton custody in the Robert Pope murder case.
So that's no, then.
Let's see. Ah, I want to get up there so I can... Okay. What if I do a little something like this? And am I being too clever if I wall run? Okay. Not being too clever if I wall run onto the horizontal bar. Alright, that works. Probably another way to do that, but it's fine. If it works, it works. Now, I feel like there aren't a whole lot of ledge walks you have to do. Oh wait, I remember this, actually. There's plenty of shimmying. Anyway, gotta turn the valve to shut off steam. Probably a joke in there about PC gaming, but whatever. I don't feel like finding it exactly. Oh, Hey, Miller.
Shit.
And Ropeburn.
Yeah. Should never have trusted a blue. He's with Ropeburn. Bet he's up to his neck in this Icarus stuff. I'm heading up. See what I can find out about Pope and Kate.
Man, can't believe Miller is two-timing us.
If he sends you, we can both go to hell.
Oh,
No
here's
one
Ropeburn
me.
with his nasty-ass teeth.
Fade.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Right, anyway, the reason Ropeburn's teeth... oh, shoot, I hit the wrong button. The reason Ropeburn's teeth are so grossly yellow, they're actually supposed to be gold. That's why they're like that.
We can both go to hell. No one threatens me.
But I don't know. They've never once read like gold teeth to me. Alright, let's try this again. And not press the wrong button.
Better talk fast. I can see your hands starting to sweat. You set up Kate Connors, didn't you?
That little cop?
Yeah,
Had to be a cop, right?
I don't mess in politics.
Who killed Pope? You?
No! I hired someone.
Who?
A professional. Meeting him tomorrow, 2 p.m. Take him in the mall downtown. You'll recognize him.
Why were you with Miller?
You sure you want to know about that? Pull me up and I'll tell you.
watch him, Fade.
Try it. No road.
Oh, whoops.
Someone shooting. They got Ropeburn. What the?
Blue's about to crash the party, Fade. Get out of there.
So much for Ropeburn. Okay, yeah, I do have... I have control again. Oh, actually hit a loading pause. How about that? Great. Can I ignore them by ziplining down? I cannot. I'm not sure what the zipline was supposed to afford me. Alright, I guess we'll go up the mundane way, take the walkable path.
Elevator shaft's the fastest way out. Only way out, too. One way or another, you've got to get that elevator moving.
Someone's blinking at me. That is not the move I intended to do. Oh, geez, I gotta go through the segment again. Love that the guy tried to get into... Oh. Well, I was going to say, I love that the guys were trying to get into a position before taking a shot at me. Oh. Did it again. Every weapon that enemies can have kind of has different timing. Shotguns tend to have pretty... Okay. Shotguns, as I was about to say, tend to have like pretty big windows for the disarm. So that's kind of nice. This guy wants a piece of me. That guy got in real close for the kill. Oh man, I can't believe the first time was like the closest I got. Oh no. Wow, what happened? This is falling apart very fast. Fine. Oh my god. Alright, my mistake there was going for the 3-hit combo. It's not actually all that great on anyone who's more heavily armored than someone with a handgun, in my experience. The instant takedown is my preferred way of dealing with enemies, as I'm sure has been evident in my playthrough so far.
Elevator shaft the fastest way out. Only way out, too. One way or another, you've got to get that elevator moving.
What I wanted to do. I wanted to press the button, clear the path through the elevator. I'm sure it's fine. Nice little kip up. Here we go.
She's in the elevator shaft. Get the damn doors open.
Alright, I don't think it's entirely possible to...
money about Ropeburn being behind this. Wonder who his professional is. I'm boosting your signal. Try and find a way through.
I don't think it's entirely possible to avoid every single hard landing. That one is definitely a real challenge to avoid because you can't even see the floor.
Looks like the Riding Park subway stop's closed. Some kind of renovation work.
Oh, come on. It was right there.
Oh boy, Blue's going into the subway. You gotta go deeper, Faith.
I'm trying, Merc. The game is not cooperating. God. That one's on me. I'll cop to that. I didn't hit the jump in time. This probably would have been a good game to try out the It's too slow. That's embarrassing. I know if you're fast enough, you can avoid having to wait for the shutters to reopen. But I was going to say, this probably would have been a good time to finally try out that that input display. There are plenty of input displays out there, for sure. You know, something that actually shows what I'm trying to do with the controller. Let's see if I can ignore these guys. You know what else should be walkable in the city? Subway. Subway tunnels. I skipped a bar, but that's okay. Alright, out of order, override switch in my office. Signed, the janitor. I feel like a janitor would, if he's gonna sign the note, should probably, like, put his real name. not just the janitor. But okay, whatever. Doors open. Oh. Not kidding about subway tunnels being walkable.
Blue's getting close. Get moving, Faith. Losing your signal.
I already forget which way train comes. It's from that side. All right. Wow. Now's really not the time, gentlemen. Take a bit of a running leap. God. What the hell was that about? That was not supposed to be a speed vault, that was supposed to be a springboard. But it's just what I was saying before. Oh. Yeah, okay, that... I got greedy there, I'll admit to that. But that's just another example of how the game can be a little finicky at times. Probably has something to do with the fact that there's only one button shared across those two commands, those two actions. Alright, let's try that again. Now that I'm on a better cycle. You know, maybe it was just because the train was going by right when I did that. Okay. Go down there. Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright, so that shuts off fans. Great, so I can get through them.
Faith, the train. Take the train. Faith, the train. Take the train.
Really?
Faith, the train. Take the train.
Anyway, you know what else should be walkable? Subway trains. Not just tunnels, but also the trains. Watch for obstacles.
Jump to another train.
Gotta watch out for the pillars that are separating the tracks as well. Low-hanging bars, just jump over those, it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine.
Shit, the Blues are stopping trains in the tunnels now.
Wait, that was my exit.
There's a train coming behind you. Get the hell out of there.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Nice work, kiddo. Real nice. If you get any more trouble, Celeste's got a job near you. She'll help you out.
I like that the impact knocks you over. But, hey, we're through. Hey, Celeste.
What are you thinking about? Yeah?
Yeah. Pope's. Got a tip-off about a meet at the New Eden Mall tomorrow. Gonna pay a visit.
Shit, Faith. Why are you doing this? It's not your fight. Just, I don't know, lay low.
Everything's changed. The city's different now. I keep thinking of my folks. They thought this place was something worth protecting. Mom and Dad were friends with Pope. Organized protests, lobbied the mayor, took me and Kate on marches. But I never really understood why back then. What it meant.
Merc said your mom died.
She was killed during the downtown riots. Protest marches that went bad.
That's rough.
After that, we, well, pretty much fell apart. Dad never forgave himself, and I left home soon after. Guess I never really forgave him either.
That's when you met Merc?
He caught me, breaking into his place.
No kidding. You never said that.
He offered to train me. Felt like a good way off the streets, so I took it. Not much else going for me.
What you're doing now, Faith, is the fastest way to get yourself killed.
They got my sister involved, Sel, and I need to clear her name. I owe her that much. I'll survive. That's what we do.
Survival is overrated. You need to live a little, too.
Hey, you want to come with me tomorrow? Could use the help.
Can't. Drake's got me on a job. Says I've been slacking. Look, I've gotta go.
It's fine. Someone's bound to start shooting at me soon. Get going.
Faith. Take care.
All right, no problem. Got this. We can meet up with the assassin.
The New Eden Mall should be ahead of you, but watch it. Mayor Callahan's on some kind of campaign drive-about. A few streets away, so there are roadblocks all over the place.
Oh, right. Callahan is the mayor. Who also owns construction. Alright, I'm not sure what just happened there. I feel like I got turned around. I really don't know what I was supposed to do. Oh, what happened there? Let's try that again. Okay, that's making a little more sense. Drop here. Alright. Here's where I'm supposed to wall run to that other pipe. And for a few brief moments, we are actually street level for once.
Section 3 and 4.
Wonder, will the game let me grab on? Oh. Okay. Didn't think I could squeeze through that little gap, but okay. And they spawn. Alright, trains coming.
The next access stairway. Should be an alley close by there. Get you back on the roofs where you belong.
See, this...
Get a friggin' move on, Faith. Don't let that bird pick you off.
Don't worry about the chopper.
Take it.
I can handle this, Merc. Alright, I think there's a bit of a loading issue there, but that's okay. Everything is fine. We're chilled now. What do we got this time? Talked about the riots. Armed conflict in Surdaristan. U.S. contemplates intervention. I said the elevator was under control by security, but then nothing happens. I don't know what that was about. Where do I want to? I'm gonna go this way. I can go that way. I probably want to go up this pipe. They wouldn't put it there if they didn't want me to climb it, you know? The AC unit, wall run.
Who's moving to the roofs ahead? Looks like you're gonna have a fight on your hands.
Oh, what else is new? Okay. All right, settle. Oh, I took a wrong turn. All right, probably more like this. Get across, if I had to guess. Ah. Kind of a sweet takedown maneuver you can do if you jump on an enemy from up above. But I'll take that. Wow, rude. Maybe it's just me. Maybe there's some kind of illusion going on. But every time with that takedown animation against the guys with the submachine guns or assault rifles or whatever they are. I guess they're more like submachine guns.
You're doing good.
But it looks like the gun like bends around their helmet when Faith pulls them in for like the knockout blow. I don't know what's up with that. We'll see plenty of it in the future, for sure.
You're close to the mall, Fade.
I thought I would grab onto the vent. Alright, well, whatever. At least the reload times are quick. I think that's another one of the perks of playing this on PC, because I haven't really thought about it. Alright. Ah, 2-for-1 deal, huh? Alright, well, here we go. How do you feel about double zip lines?
Be able to get into the mall without being shot at.
Hey. You saw that, didn't you? That was the assassin. running just ahead of us. Oh. Okay, that didn't work as planned. I guess I was trying to be too clever. What I wanted to do was kind of wall run a 180 turn. It's fine. This is fine. I think I was just a little too early for that hard landing. I like that the elevator was conveniently open. Bank Credits Nacional. Bug spray for a bug-free city. Very international, this city. Lots of signage in a lot of languages. I mean, a lot of English, of course. But Chinese... It's like Russian or some kind of Slavic. I don't know, ask me anything about Cyrillic. That's probably the word I should be using. Did I skip something? Maybe I didn't. Okay.
Ropeburn was meant to be meeting his little friend in the atrium, right? Well,
oh, hey.
It should be just ahead of you.
That's not good. Oops. Took a little too long to react to that one. That's on me. I'll take the blame for that one. I also... Wrong turn. Okay. Try the elevator. I hope that it's actually bulletproof. Whoops, I thought that the elevator shaft, or the elevator glass breaking was actually a sign like, hey, jump out now, like, immediately. Because there are still a lot of bullets, and oh, they can hit me through the glass. Oh, I was right, it was just like half a second too early. Okay. Really? Okay.
You gotta get to the roof, Faith.
I'm on my way, Merc. Don't gotta keep reminding me.
Structures and maintenance areas at the top. There should be a way out up there.
That one was me trying to do a wall run where I didn't need to. Oh. Stay way over there.
Keep going. You think Ropeburn set you up?
I think Ropeburn was too stupid to set me up. But someone must have.
Get higher, Faith.
I mean, Miller was right there. That hit. That's good enough. Oh, the door just... That door open on its own? Or happened there? Right, it's very rare that you actually get a takedown from behind, so let's do that.
Oh shit, they have a goddamn machine gun.
That did not go as planned. Okay. Machine gun, machine gun. I'm a runner. I can just run between the bullets. It's fine. Oh, okay. I saw that pipe turn from red to white. I still do not understand the principles of jumping from a pipe.
Friend is back.
Think he's the assassin?
I don't know, but I think I know someone who does.
Hey, Faithy. Nice of you to drop by.
With a little bit of persuasion, Ropeburn was pretty chatty. Told me about his meeting with Pope's killer at the mall.
And you're thanking me, right?
But when I got there, guess who was waiting for me?
No idea, Faithy. I just go there for the pretzels.
Bad case of the blues. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, Faithy. It wasn't me.
I like that he doesn't stop calling her Faithy.
Besides, if I wanted you dead, don't you think I would have just killed you myself?
Even under duress.
You're right. A creep like you couldn't have organized.
Now, don't be like that.
Ropeburn's dead.
I'm impressed.
Wasn't me.
You need to be careful who you hang around with.
Oh, I learned that a long time ago.
And yet, here we are again. But I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut this little meeting short, Faithy. Places to be, you know how it is. Try not to get yourself killed.
Merc, you can stop pretending not to listen now.
What's up?
Can you do a search on Pirandello Kruger Security?
On it.
Why do you ask?
Been seeing their name around. In Ropeburn's
His office and somewhere else.
distinctive logo. Getting anything?
Just what you'd expect. Alarms, fencing, armored cars, private security. Oh, and they secure our world, apparently.
Where are they based?
A few offices around town. Just got a new place down near the docks.
Get me some coordinates.
I'm gonna go check it out.
You know, that seems kind of like a random shot in the dark that she just decides to check out this Pirandello Kruger company.
Head toward the building with the big stupid dog symbol. Loading bay should be a way in.
But I will give her credit, she was right. Their logo was all over Ropeburn's office. Okay, that wall run did not go as planned. But I don't think it's entirely unreasonable to think that maybe they're involved in this somehow. Alright, I don't know why I jumped instead of getting the zip line, but alright, fine. Try again. Wait, really? Okay. Not quite what I intended, but work. Go.
Careful. They could...
I'm sure whatever Merc had to say wasn't that important. But how am I going to get up there? That is a good question. The answer is you gotta go down to go up. Alright. Actually, I want to go through the door, not climb on top of the building. Alright, I tried to shortcut things a little. Excuse me, game. I'm just trying to climb onto the duct here. Nope. Please and thank you. Alright. Well, there's Pirandello Kruger. I think the guy just took a wild shot. Alright, I think I want to go down. Yeah, okay, this is working out. Probably.
Shona, please report to the shift supervisor's office. Mr. Mark Shona. Thank you.
No one heard that, right? I'm sure it's fine. Oh, okay, I remember this room. This is actually one of the more challenging rooms. I'm gonna try to shortcut things, though.
Intruder in the vicinity of the loading bay. All available units proceed there at once.
Alright, I did shortcut things. It worked. I like that. That room's kind of, challenge. Right. Good enough. That room is supposed to be a challenge because there are kind of a lot of dudes. And they all have powerful guns. And the narrow walkways kind of make it a challenge to get to them from a safe angle.
According to the plans, there should be a way through beyond the conveyor system in there.
But if you kind of know where to go, and fortunately for me, I do remember where to go in this one instance, it's fine. You'll be fine. You can get through it pretty quickly. Alright, I gotta get to the other side of that area, that wall. Alright, so let's get back up there and take a closer look. I want to hit that button. Question is, what do I need to hit that
Hurry
button?
up before they find you, Faith.
I'm working on it, Merc. gotta go around this way. I think that's what the game is trying to tell me. Maybe? Come on. How did I slip off of that box? Really? Alright, fine. Not what I want.
Pick up! At the flanking area! And you're a guy, let him get away! Rapid response. That's a joke. Don't think I ain't gonna let him know. Amateurs!
Ropeburn's famous last words.
Unauthorized power activation in factory area. Units 2 and 8, secure location A2 immediately.
You must be getting close to PK Central now. Should be somewhere below you.
Roger that. To kill.
Shoot to kill? Very rude. Alright, oh. If I go up this way. And that's how you get to the elevator. Or the ladder. Look, it goes up and down, that's the same thing. Point is, it's all about getting down safely. Nice and safe. Every time. Email from Mark Schoner. Hey, that's the guy who's called over the PA. I'm not gonna read that all that though. I'm happy for you though. Or sorry that happened. What do I need to do? I don't remember what I need to do. I am supposed to find some kind of button to press. I was probably in that office. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Cargo elevator. Because there's a gap for me to go through. Alright. Kind of weird, I think, to have the cargo elevator above these facility corridors, but so whatever. Who would even think to look down here? No one but a video game protagonist. Anyway.
Jackpot. Think I found the nerve center, Merc. Could be some kind of training room. Drake.
What are they training them for? You mean there's something left in the city they haven't managed to tax, ban, or regulate? What the hell's left, huh?
Us. Merc, get your gun.
You know that's never too far away. Why?
This training, Merc. This Project Icarus. Pirandello Kruger, they're not here to bolster the police. They're being trained to come after us. After the runners. All the runners. Everything okay up there?
Quiet as the grave. Just me, birds, and the best black market surveillance equipment money can buy.
It's him.
Him?
The guy I saw at the mall. I seen him on a camera, on the deck of a boat at the docks.
Look, Faith, you've done enough. Right now, it seems you're sitting in the lion's den. So please, haul ass out of there.
Yeah, that sure looks like a training room.
Chatter's gone berserk. Blues know you're there. Get out now.
I keep calling them blues, but, well, I guess even if they're private army, they're still cops. So, okay. Anyway, new enemy type. Now the bad guys have parkour on their side. That is not what I meant to do. Alright, that's not going well. But I'll make it work. Anyway, it does seem pretty silly that, you know, they've got this, you know, this big facility. They've got all these guns and armor at their disposal, but what they don't have is parkour. That's where all their real investments are going. But at the same time, even with all these guns, they canonically haven't taken me down yet, so alright, I get it. Sometimes you gotta fight fire with fire and not gunfire. It's fine. Yeah, you can just stay right there, officer.
There's some train tracks.
It's supposed to be a cool slide, but oh well.
You get directions from a Faith. Get out of there.
I was hoping there was an easy way to get to that zip line, but I guess not. It's fine.
You buy the tracks? It's a ride, girl. Nice work. Look, I'm gonna try and get the word out on the network about Icarus. Warn the other runners.
Do it. I'm going after that guy.
Also, Z64-bit, hello. And welcome to you.
Now don't go just charging in there recklessly, kiddo.
That's Pope's killer, Merc.
Yeah, well, there might be more heat out there. It's too risky to try to get to the boat by foot. You'll be spotted for sure. There must be some way to slip in undercover.
Undercover, you say? Okay. Will this work? This'll work.
Sounds like it's time for a little stowaway action, Faith. Quick, before it goes.
Yeah, I'm on it. Alright, here's the real question. Can I jump from here and skill roll? Can. Did not die from that. Alright, this I remember being a challenging section coming up.
Boat anyway?
No idea. Could be munitions, I guess. Might be to do with this Project Icarus. Look, head straight for the deck if that's where you saw this guy. Once you found your killer, get some answers and get out fast. Lots of blue traffic in the area, so get ready for a fight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to fight to get through.
The trial with Kate Monaghan is likely to take place in the next few hours. As usual, City Eye Channel News will be first on the scene, with the results as soon as they're announced.
Rumbling. Still rumbling. Still rumbling. And suddenly it stopped. Okay. Right, here's like the one time that I remember. Oh, never mind. Took too long. I was going to say, that's like the one time I can think of where you can get away with a takedown from behind, and then you're immediately spotted, and you gotta fight your way through. These guys are always like the hardest to take down, because your window to take them down feels like really short, and also late into their swing. Like, that's why they give you the slowdown button, but, I don't know. Oh, I thought I could get up there and maybe that would be a nice way around. That second guy came in pretty fast, so even if I had gotten the takedown, that would have been a very dangerous situation. But I don't like using the slowdown too much, just because it's really only good for one takedown. I had a shotgun, which means he had a much easier takedown window. And thankfully the reloads are relatively fast. It happens to me a lot. I'll go too early on the first attempt, and then I'll completely miss the second one, because I'll be like, oh, better slow down. Even though right there I was able to time it just fine. What if I... Oh. There's so much for that. Right, what if I do just like regular combat? What if I don't wait for the takedown? It'd be really nice if I had like an alternate path and I could like separate these two. Oh my god. You don't really get a whole lot in the way of evasive maneuvers, I find. You jerk. I'll just weave around. How about that? Where do I want to go? I want to go... Ooh. Alright. I think I was onto something there. I'm going to try that again. Made forward progress, and that's good. There we go. Now the door actually opens. make it? Okay, that worked.
7B secure.
See, sometimes the winning move is not to play. Come across 5 dudes with shotguns and machine guns. Sometimes you just gotta ignore them. Alright. I got your engagement right here, pal. Oh no. I mentioned this earlier, but you know, sometimes they'll throw in a room where you'll have to take out the enemies. This is that room. You will not have the safety you need to open that door, to turn that valve. Alright. The thing about machine guns, they are extremely easy to take down once they go into their melee animation. They're also very powerful and they will take you down quickly, so you gotta be careful. As if you don't have to be careful around any other kind of gun, right? Maybe I should be using my slowdown. I don't know. I just don't want to use it on the first guy, you know what I mean? Maybe I should be sliding more because that does help. Oh, excuse you. Jesus. I wasn't kidding when I said that this area was challenging. It is. Take out this guy, so... There we go. That's what slowdown is for. Alright, are you on? Good enough for me. Alright, feeling good about this one. Machine guns hit hard, no denying that. But like I said, once you can get close enough, the takedown is incredibly easy. Like, the animation, or the window starts as soon as they, like, lower their gun. Immediately, your window opens. Just for good measure, they even put in 2 of these doors to guarantee, or to ensure that you actually take the enemies out. Because who knows, maybe you luck your way into surviving opening the first door, but will you survive opening 2 doors in a row? Answer is probably not. The thing about the enemy AI is that they are aggressive. You can't really trick them, I find. A little more shimmy.
Try and find a way off that level before reinforcements show up, Nate. There's got to be some way
There's like never any safe space from them. Like, maybe you can duck behind cover for a second, but they're gonna move around and get around that.
Drake says he's got a runner in your area. Says they've reported a lot of activity on that boat, but he's seen what he thinks is your guy on the top deck.
Okay. Should have known. Had to shimmy under the pipes. It's alright. I can do that. Seems weird to have that kind of vertical leap. But here we are. Gotten to where we need to be.
Should be a way through to the top deck above you, near car deck 6.
Our deck 6, eh? Oh, there's level 3. Alright. Snipers in the area.
Stay in cover and work your way towards them. Time to get some answers.
Wow. Sniper is incredibly rude. Alright. I'm to chill out for a bit. At least snipers, generally speaking, are not the same kind of aggressive as the other soldiers. But for some reason, they put a lot of exploding barrels in this on the deck. Cannot pretend to understand what the hell they were thinking. Whatever. I definitely didn't need to do this, but there were several exploding barrels between me and my target, so that's the way I decided to do it. Great fight.
He's getting away.
You want to rethink your assumptions there, Merc? From the sound of their voice? I don't know. Just throwing that out there. Gonna get clever, huh? Oh. Right, that. I thought I was gonna be clever by. Oh, shoot, that's not good. If you take too long, you do automatically lose.
Shit! Too fast. Lost him.
Whoops. That's what I get for trying to be clever. Trying to take shortcuts that are not actually shortcuts. That's alright, I'll get him this time.
Keep on him.
And I've definitely already screwed this up because I picked the wrong point. Or I assumed I picked the wrong point. Oh, you know what? I didn't screw it up. Okay. It's fine. Probably could have done something to, oh, there I go again. Picking the wrong point to turn around. I was gonna say I probably could have tried to avoid that steam, but that steam doesn't really hurt.
Careful, Faith.
Okay, that's not... There we go. I will say, I managed to get a more dynamic and... I don't know if exciting is the right word, but definitely more dynamic fight than what I've seen in the past. What inspired me to even stream this game was a YouTuber I follow. Decided to play it like a month and a half ago. And when he got to that fight, he struggled pretty hard with it.
I tried to warn you off. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
You've got to learn to let go, Faith. You remember? Like you did with your family.
Celeste is a
Runners are
traitor.
Screwed. Icarus is just the start. And I want to live, Faith, not just survive.
Why Pope?
His campaign was getting
Remember how all those cops ambushed us at the mall?
Started making threats to the wrong people. High up people.
He found out about Icarus, so they had you kill him.
Him or me. Sorry about Kate. Didn't know she was your sis.
Well, the only person that Faith really told that she was gonna go there was, well, Merc and Celeste. And Celeste is the killer, surprise.
Don't ask, Mark, okay?
Heard all I need to hear, kiddo. Listen, Krieg says Kate's just been tried.
Already?
Wonders of the Swift Justice
This program, huh? They found her guilty, Faith.
Of course they did.
Convoy's taking her off to jail in less than an hour.
That's some, like, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trial
Drake's organizing a rifle drop.
shenanigans, I think.
I'll keep you posted. Get going.
That had to be one of the cases at some point in one of the games, right? Someone dead. Well, dead. There's always someone dead in those cases. But someone was shot with a cop's gun. The cop insists they didn't do it. And of course, because it's a video game, they didn't actually do it. Kind of thing. Where they talk about how guns have ballistic markings with the rifling, which are like the fingerprints of the gun. Also, I'm being chased by parkour cops. But if I don't turn around, then... Oh. Go figure. I'm gonna say, if I don't turn around, they're not really gonna be a problem. I heard someone make an analogy that they're like Shadow Mario from Mario Galaxy, and yeah, pretty much. Just keep moving, you'll be fine. You're gonna follow me down here.
Fire officials have been attempting to put out the warehouse fire for several hours now. It is unknown how many casualties may be involved.
You know, I've never actually played Catalyst or really seen anything from it, so I do not know if that's why you can't use guns. I have no idea. Oh, no idea about anything. The only thing I've heard is that well, I've heard that it got a bit more of like an open world structure, and also a skill tree system. Oh, excuse you. I don't think you can actually take the parkour cops. I don't think you can actually like completely take them out of the fight.
I'll get on to Krieg. See if you can lose him.
That's not what I was hoping to happen, but I guess I can make it work. Alright, so the other thing I've heard before I got interrupted by being killed, oh, you can take them out? Okay. Yeah, I've heard that Catalyst has like a skill tree system, and they actually lock like some of your movement abilities from this game behind the skill tree system. But I have heard that the reason they did that apparently was because they found out that players forgot what kind of actions they can take. So they figured, okay, well, if we make them unlock those actions on purpose, then they will not forget that they have those abilities and they'll have an easier time. That's just what I've heard. Anyway, this is a jump that really confounded me when I replayed it recently, but I think I got it now. I almost had it. But I can tell you what I was doing wrong. I mean, in that case, I took too long to do the turnaround to jump off the wall. But before, I was having a problem where I would hit the wall at a bad angle, and the wall run wouldn't really wall run. I was trying to go at it like this, and that will completely screw you up. So you don't want to do that. You want to go at more of an angle like this, and that's fine. Maybe not the sweet spot, but it still got through. It was also like 3 in the morning when I got to that point, so maybe I wasn't firing on all cylinders. City threat level raised to red.
Dash the rifle. It's at the top of the atrium you're about to reach.
And remember the threat level system? Alright, the atrium. This is kind of a cool area. It's a really cool area, actually, in my opinion. This is a place where... Oh, okay. I definitely did that wrong. This is the place where all you know is that you need to get to the top, and you get to use your powers of observations and put your skills to the test to climb up one level at a time. I think that's neat. Okay, I didn't quite pull that off, but at least I didn't fall to my death. Take 2. All right, take 3. Promise I'm not going to keep count of how many times I die in this section. Or do I? Oh. About that. Alright, we can do a little of this. Oh, oh. Did not mean to go that far on the second wall run. And to jump there. Oh, that'll work. Okay. Yeah. Something hanging off there means I definitely want to go around this way. I actually don't think I had to do all that. That'll work. Still gotta go up one more level. Oh, right. I want to go this way. Oh. Once again, missed the jump. It's cool, though, because the checkpoint is pretty generous. Excuse me, what just happened to there? Alright, whatever. Cool. Make this work. Up here. Over there. The rare moment where you catch yourself before going over a ledge. Oh yeah. Gotta make that jump. About as precarious as it gets.
Should be some kind of vent area. Quick route to the sniper position.
Watch this. I'm gonna catch the vent too high. I just think that's funny.
Jesus, the rats are getting big in here.
Big rats, you say? Hmm. I'm gonna try to... I've never actually done...
Never stops. Where's the interesting
thing. There's a thing you can do. The rat showing me where to go, or is the rat showing me this collectible? I guess the rat was probably showing me to the collectible that I've already picked up. Therefore, there's no indication that it was ever there except for that runner mark. There is an Easter egg. I've never actually done it. I'm going to try to do it. See how it goes. I'm pretty sure I know what you're supposed to do. But, say that less said, better. Until it actually happens. Oops, hard landing.
You see the rifle? Get to it and get that convoy in your sights. Find a way of slowing it down. Try going for the engine. I'm gonna patch you
Pick
into
up
the
the
CDF
rifle.
channel the convoy's using.
Right stick to zoom.
Connor's convoy. What's
Actually,
your
we'll
status?
unzoom.
Over. Looking good. Route is clear.
I want to make sure I do the thing first before anything else. Alright. So here's enforced gun action. Gotta shoot the engine of the van. Anyway.
What's happening? Report. Over.
Did I do it wrong?
Go. You gotta get down there.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. Giant rat running down the street. Apparently this is some forced perspective action. The car...
Too late. They know where you are now.
The convoy is actually really tiny. To make it seem like it's far away. So far that you need a sniper rifle. But if you shoot the middle of that 9-dot pattern, you make a giant rat run down the street. Only it's not actually that big. I believe it's a regular-sized rat. Anyway, just for fun. Also for fun, I'm just gonna see if I can get through this section by ignoring these guys. Because I could try to fight them. All I have to do is get to the revolving door. That worked out just fine.
Kate. Kate. Faith?
Look, sometimes when the vibes are bad, you can just
Sophie,
leave.
I can't believe you've done all this.
You're my sister.
You don't have to punch your way through a
It's
dozen
Mark. He's a friend.
heavily
He'll guide
armed
you away from here.
private
I'll leave the
security
music.
cops.
Come and find you later, okay?
Just run past them while they're still getting into position.
Oh, God. Mark.
I couldn't stop them. They took Kate. I got some of the bastards, though.
Where'd they go?
I heard them mention the Shard.
The mayor's place?
Yeah.
Shit, Mark. Let me get someone, a doctor.
It ain't gonna happen, Faith.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm so sorry.
No sorries. Just don't let them win.
I won't, Mark. Promise.
Thanks, kiddo.
Now, as emotional as that must be for Faith, it is pretty funny that the game immediately goes from, okay, you've rescued Kate, you're getting her to safety, oh no, she's been kidnapped again. Except, is it really kidnapping if she's actually a convicted felon? Oh, okay. Like, they already found her guilty. She was on her way to prison. Okay, what am I... nope, not this way. And I know I want to get up to... Oh. What if I just... This. And did this. Oh yeah, feeling cool and confident now. Well, I wasn't gonna say that. Yeah, who would have thunk that Jackknife was not on the up and up? Anyway, door's busted. Can't open it. But sure, you know what? Jackknife did have that warning. He did give Faith that warning that she needs to watch out who she hangs around with. And then it turned out Celeste was a traitor. Celeste had sold her out. And Jackknife knew about it, so you know. There's a record producer called Jackknife? I did not know that. I do know that there's a real-world building called the Shard that was constructed after this game was made. Whatever that's worth. Alright. Too many cops. Although I think the real-world Shard, which I believe is a building in London, I could look this up, but I'm not going to. Not right now. Sorry. It's just something I remember hearing. Alright, let's try this again. Oh my god. Handgun disarms are like the easiest in the world. The whiffing one. I safe. Barely safe. Count it. Oh. Whoops. Right, I want to get to where those elevators are. Well, I think I can do it now. Here we go. Van hijack, suspect at large. Alright, I'm going to let it loop around. Just because I want to say that I think it's funny that they are still calling Kate a suspect. Even though she was being transported after she had been convicted. I'm pretty sure, in terms of, like, journalism... Oh, hey, Miller. Oh. A cab.
Good work. Check her.
You gonna shoot me too?
No. Right now, you're Kate's best hope.
Weren't these your guys?
No, they're PK's. Pirandella Kruger. Private security.
What's going on, Miller?
Pope's murder. Turns out there was a man on the inside.
Ropeburn?
Yes. You were right about him. I tried to get answers myself.
But why Kate?
They needed a CPF cop to look like Pope's killer. No time to explain more. Take this comms unit and head for the roof. It's where they've taken Kate. I'll contact you when it's safe.
Why would they need CPF? Why would they need, like, a cop to look like Pope's killer? That's something I'm wondering. Ooh, alright. Don't have a whole lot of time to wonder about that. Got too many dudes to worry about. But, okay, so, like... Pope is supposed to be the guy who's, trying to bring about some, like, real change from the current, like, culture. Oh. Actually made it that time. Damn. Yeah, Pope is the guy who's, like, running to change things. Right? That's like the only thing I can think of that would accomplish. Is, like, if you make the cops, who should look like they're on the mayor's side, who would ostensibly be on the mayor's side, make it look like the cop killed the guy fighting for change, then it seems like you're making a martyr out of Pope. I'm not giving up on this idea. I think I'm giving up on this idea. Specifically, this idea to try to take the elevator without killing anyone. That is not working out. I just need to find ways to get to these guys individually. Right. You. The only other thing I can think of is that by setting up publicly funded cops as the culprit, let's do some slowdown to try this again. You make the cops look bad, then you give private security firms like Pirandello Kruger here the room to empower themselves even further. Maybe. Right, come on, dude. For the easy one, let me just pick you off real quick. Wait, does he own the private security? I thought he owned the construction company. Oh. Wait, is the mayor a woman? The Mayor Callahan makes absolutely no appearance in this game. I did not realize that the mayor was a woman. Jeez, the machine gun guy has a lot of accuracy. He can have a lot of accuracy. Damn. That was a Latin phrase there that I've never heard before on one of those campaign signs. Finis coronat opus? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But it sure sounds like if I had to guess, it sounds something along the lines of like a final crowning achievement. Which is, that's one way to describe yourself, your work, I suppose. Right. I think I need to engage in some punching and kicking against some of these guys. Oh, hey, there's a package. That's what they look like. They're yellow bags. Oops. One time I get owned by a hard landing. Alright. Never punished. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can do big flying takedown on this guy. Didn't work. I don't know why. Yeah, that's a good point. There's a lot of the story here that that isn't just given to you. All right, there we go. Last guy. Now the elevator can take its time. I'll be fine. Oh, more dudes. Maybe that guy was always there and he just was so far behind and so slow moving that I didn't realize it. But,
Constructed in 2012 by the renowned architect J.C. Thomas. This monumental building has over 100...
it might be the only elevator you have to wait for. I don't recall really waiting for any other elevators. The closest I can think of is there's the area where there are a bunch of cops that in front of some pipes that you have to climb, and there's no way you can climb them without taking them all out. And then there's the room on the ship. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's just stupid. On the ship, there are the two doors that are locked by valves. And there's no way you're gonna survive opening both of those doors if you leave even one guy alive. Or
heard them say you're in the elevator shaft. Listen, there should be an entrance to the ventilation system somewhere in there. It'll take you outside, but you should be able to find a way back in on the other side of the building. Might just be enough to throw them off the scent.
Okay, let's try this again. This time, catch the bar. And just go for it, I guess. Alright, I wanted to hit that walkway that's, like, right below where the pipe or the bar is, but it wouldn't let me. I overshot it. But I don't see any other way to, like, make sure you don't overshoot it, except, I guess, by running at an angle. Yeah, you're probably right. There probably is, some kind of death plane if you try to, Alright, I am walking backwards across the balancing section. I do not want that. Thank you. But you know what that drop looks like? That looks like the kind of thing that you would want to do as like a skill roll. But if you do a skill roll, then it'll just take you right off the walkway, and then you die anyway. All right. Let's get acrobatic. Whoops. So much for acrobatics. I think I rolled a 1 there. Let's try it this way. Oh. Let's not do that. Okay, there we go. If you run at a wall at too wide an angle, the wall run doesn't catch. That's makes things awkward. That's what happened there. Okay. Oh. wonder if it'll play here. Where is November? Well, it's about 4 months
too
away.
young to remember exactly how it started. The authorities said the changes were for the greater good. But good isn't the same as right.
So I don't know if there's like actually more pieces to find, but there's just this odd little bit of inner monologue that Faith offers. November, I believe, is the month when those riots happened. But it's just so weird to, you know, have that inner monologue, and there's never been anything like that before. I don't know if there are any other actual pieces. This area coming out into the open from that vent is very visually striking, and I used to have it as a wallpaper on my computer a long time ago. I think I might still have that image floating around, but moved on to bigger resolutions, and that wallpaper just isn't a good fit for my computer anymore. But sure, this game sure does have some great visuals at times. Let's try to get through this again. That looks better. Sniper up there. Let's. Oh. Alright. I'm going to hang out for a little bit. That'll be good. I think I want to take out the sniper that's up here because I don't want him to provide any supporting fire. That would be bad. Oh, okay. Ah, figures. Oh, nope, don't want to get too high. Fine, I can tank that. I'm surprised that the 2 shots and the hard landing didn't actually kill me, but okay, we're good. We're cool. We're chill. Everything's fine.
They're sending reinforcements.
What happened there? Did I accidentally, like, run on some barbed wire?
They're sending reinforcements.
The springboard did not work as planned. Oh. Completely flubbed the timing there. Okay. But that's to be expected. At this point. Rather, the part where, you know, nothing is coming easy is to be expected. Right. Some stupid reason, I decided to take a different path, and I don't know why. Because it just put me in greater risk. Getting shot. Jesus. Alright. I'm gonna stick to it. Ain't giving up yet. What if I jump this way? Difference does that make? None really. Alright. That's a little better.
They're sending reinforcements.
Okay, not what I intended to happen. I think I can still salvage this. I want to take out this sniper over here. Just moved over. Alright. It's stupid to go... Going to say, is it stupid to go for the balance beam with a sniper trained on me? Didn't even get a chance to try. Sorry. But I will. Take a second to catch my breath. One down.
They're sending reinforcements.
Oh, let them come. Okay, they can stop now. Alright. Approximately half health, but oh! Try to recover a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Alright. Let's do it. Let's balance beam with a sniper right in front of me. Alright. Maybe I should figure out how to deal with those reinforcements that I didn't even see. I had a feeling this would happen, though, to be honest. Having a moment where I'd have to kind of slam my head against a wall because of my stubborn refusal to shoot anyone. Just to prove that I can, even though I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
Sending reinforcements.
What the hell are those reinforcements? I only see the two snipers. Okay. Maybe if I can, like, lure them around a little and slow down. Okay. Still this guy. Oh, fair enough. I can take this guy down. There. Alright. Just one sniper. I can deal with that. I got this. It's in the bag. I'm just gonna suck my thumb a little bit, and it will be cool. See, he can't shoot me from here. See, about 10% of the time I get this section right. Oh my god. No. I tried to skill roll on the landing there. Because I thought I would land on my feet. But no, I grabbed the ledge, and then I accidentally dropped from the ledge, and now I have to do it all over again. That's the real challenge. Alright, well, whatever. I did it once, I can do it again.
They're sending reinforcements.
Just means I have to play more of this game that I like. And oops, I fell on the barbed wire. Cool. Excuse me. Thank you. Fine, this is like the second to last section of the game where things can get real dicey. So this is just preparing for that final section. That's all this is.
They're sending reinforcements.
Go up a bit. Alright, that went better. And reinforcements should be around here somewhere. And yeah, there they are. I just had a feeling that if I tried to run past them this time, well, they would get me like they always do. Well, maybe I can. Okay. Okay. I turned on slow-mo because I thought I was gonna go after the second non-sniper right in front of me. And then I immediately changed my mind. And then immediately paid the price. Excuse me, I definitely hit the button. Man, can't believe I already had it and then I literally dropped it. Butterfingers. In the absolute worst possible time to have Butterfingers.
They're sending reinforcements.
I let him come. This time I am gonna try to ignore the reinforcements. If they're not in the way. Okay. Sniper shot. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna ignore the reinforcements anymore. But now I am. Alright. Doing everything by ear. They can't get me. They shot up the gasoline tank that was right there, the jerry can. Come on. Okay. Here we go. They took out the last sniper for me. Okay.
I've managed to unlock it. Take it to the server room. You should be able to get to the top floors and gate from there.
So here we go with the final boss of the game. You can think of it as a final boss anyway. I do.
It looks like the security doors to the roof are closed. Okay. If you destroy those servers, their emergency protocol should automatically unlock the doors. I hope. Good luck, Faith.
Why would emergency protocols do that? I don't know.
Around. Surveillance for the whole city right under your nose, Faith. Damn. Sounds like they've taken Kate to the roof. They've got a chopper coming in. You'll have to be quick. What the...
All right. The server room. This is a hell of a challenge. So Miller tells you to like destroy all the servers. You just have to destroy one server in like each server bay. And if you try to destroy the other ones, nothing will happen to them. Alright, we're gonna skip that this time, just because I think it's funny that the dudes run in. You skip the cutscene and the guys are still trying to get into position. I think that's funny. Alright. The key here. Alright, and oh, did not work. Okay. Missed a guy. Oh, alright. Oh, bank. Server bank.
Miller.
Oh no, marginal surveillance capacity, whatever will we do. Oh man, I even snagged him, but got tagged by one of the other guys. Right. How did I do this before? Did I start with this guy? Maybe I did, and then one of the guys, yeah, comes around. Okay. Definitely want to get out of the way there. Me there, but that's alright. I know there's at least one other guy. How do I get him to come after me? Right. Two other guys. Right, so that guy, you can see his shadow right there, and you can even see that he's got the heavy machine gun weapon. He's not going to move from that spot, no matter what. So you got to be... Got to be real careful in how you approach him. He's like the real final boss. Because there's no, like, clear path to him. There's no... Well, he's got a clear view on every angle of approach. Okay, I think I broke an animation there. I think I had the right approach, so I'm gonna ignore the two guys who come at the front. I'm gonna circle around to this guy. Did get to shoot me, which sucks.
Surveillance for the whole city.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
under your nose.
I get it. Controller?
Sounds like they've taken Kate to the roof. They've got a...
Okay. Don't know what happened there.
Stop for coming in.
Oh, I forgot which button to press already. Alright. Today, there's a brief glimpse of that message. I still haven't shot at anyone. If I could get through this room. Maybe I should just go for some regular melee. That's fine. I can work with this. I can work with this too. Alright, so far so good. There's, I think, one other guy I need to take out before Mr. Heavy Machine Gun. One guy just keeps running back and forth. Come on, buddy, there you go. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. There goes the last boss. Nothing left but to get to the roof. I'm gonna let a sign that says stop me.
Hello, Faith.
Jack, if you couldn't...
Attitudes like that.
Yep, Jackknife is behind it all.
That's exactly why I could.
Who's behind this?
Let's just say I know who the bigger fish are.
Callahan. Why us? We're no threat.
Classic warfare. Break the lines of communication. Shoot the messengers. Without Pope. And without the runners. Your clients. Those who just won't let go of the old city will be cut off. Vulnerable. And this city can clean up the last of its dregs.
So this is just the start.
I prefer to think of it as an ending. Still, you did a remarkably good job of coaxing out all those loose ends surrounding Pope's demise. It's why you're still alive.
Well, I'm still alive through sheer force of will.
Sooner or later, you have to jump.
I love that the the bar on the helicopter immediately lights up. Alright, final challenge. That is supposed to be a vault, and then that was supposed to be a slide. Alright. I said that the server room was basically the last boss, and it is, because this is not supposed to be a challenge. Vaults. Slide. Jump. And there goes Jackknife. The Jackknife teamed up with the fascist mayor to bring about the absolute order to the city. And he got kicked out of a helicopter. That was his big prize. And that's it. That's the end of the game. So, yeah, that was fun. It's still fun to play this game, turns out. This theme song kicks ass. Real banger, as they say. Right. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, the PK guards, they just kind of disappeared. But it's kind of funny. Nothing really got resolved, did it? Like, okay, we've uncovered that there's this secret plan to go after all the runners. Jackknife, although he sold out the runners, he's not the mastermind of the whole thing. That's Mayor Callahan. Well, we didn't do anything about Mayor Callahan. We just kind of blew up the servers. Those can be fixed. It's not like we completely destroyed the whole surveillance apparatus. We didn't destroy Project Icarus. Really, all we've managed to do is help a convicted felon escape during their transfer to prison. That's basically it. At least as far as what the game goes here. Yeah, your only goal was to help Kate, and that's exactly what you did. You didn't stop her from getting convicted. You literally just stopped her from going to prison where other prisoners would likely kill her. So I've heard it said that
A brazen terrorist attack at the Shard has left 9 people dead and many more injured. According to a Callahan staff member, a security breach led to a series of catastrophic outages in the Shard's many public protection systems, causing havoc not just at the Shard, but throughout the city. The suspects in the act are none other than the former CPF officer and accused murderer Kate Connors and her sister Faith Connors. Although the scope and precise cause of the outages is as yet unclear, many troubling questions have emerged in their wake. including the role of the so-called runners in the destabilization of city operations. In the aftermath of the incident, local security firm Pirandello Kruger will be assisting the CPF. PK and the mayor's office have also recommended mobile phone and email be used sparingly until additional security measures have been deployed, as their security has been temporarily compromised. The whereabouts of both suspects are currently unknown.
Alright, I went silent there for the sake of that unsubtitled news report. But even then, that kind of makes it sound like it didn't really accomplish much. At best, we kind of shook people's faith in Mayor Callahan, I suppose. But again, that just created more room for Pirandello Kruger to gain more power. So that seems like a wash. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what Catalyst is supposed to cover, like, story-wise. I might have heard that it was a prequel. I could be entirely wrong. I don't know. Oh, either way, it's still a fun game to go through again. I like the challenge of not trying to shoot anyone. If I did use guns on people, yeah, it would have gone faster. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But I don't know. Twitch calls this game a first-person shooter. The shooting just isn't all that interesting. I mean, like, it's fine, I guess. It'll get the job done. But I don't think of this as like a shooter first type of game. I mean, it's really not. You don't even get an ammo count. Shooting is not the point. So that's why I always play without shooting anyone. And no death run. Oh my god. I could never. I think we've seen what my big reset point would be. Well, several reset points. True, in real life you also don't have ammo counter. I'm not saying that, like, the gunplay is bad. I'm just saying that it's really not the focus of the game, so that's why I think it's funny that the game gets classified anywhere as a first-person shooter. For beating the game, you do get some unlockables. I don't know if you have to, like, actually do anything. But you get, like, concept art. Renders for magazine covers, apparently. That's fun. I'll even tell you, like, early on, or where these were in, like, development. So that's neat. Oh, yeah, see, there's the part where... This is how I found out that rope burn is supposed to have golden teeth and not just nasty, yellow, unbrushed teeth. Anyway. Oh, the bag. Oh, I don't think I even got this far through the artwork to know this. That, the bag, the collectible, was actually supposed to be more significant. And you know what? That's actually kind of funny now that I think about it. The whole idea is that you're playing as a runner, someone who carries packages for people who exist on the fringe of society, who exist outside of the sterile, whatever sterile facade that the city is trying to present itself. And you do that for exactly one level, and then suddenly it's protecting your sister from this conspiracy. Yeah, runners are illegal UPS, basically. That's all they are. They parkour through the city where most people can't see them, where especially the cops can't see them, and they're just moving things around. And then you only do that once, where suddenly the cops really do care that you're doing it. That's funny to see. Interrogation scene that was cut. Surveillance servers. Some paintings. Ah, okay. Yeah, the implication there that Jackknife made when he was talking about warfare, I guess it wasn't really an implication, is that there are two sides. But he does kind of imply that, I mean, the whole concept of runners kind of implies that they're more on the side of the those who are opposed to the fascist city government. Because otherwise, why would they be running packages for them? Anyway, I had fun playing this again. And I guess that just about does it. There are some other ways to play. Oh, Catalyst, they're actually fighting back? You mean like the runners are? Or the people? The clients, I guess? But yeah, there are a couple of alternate modes. There's the speedrun mode. Okay, I see what you mean. So whereas the runners are literally just the lines of communication in this game, in Catalyst, they're actually they're like taking up arms. I see what you mean. They're joining the fight for real. I get it. But yeah, time trial is kind of sort of an interesting concept. What they'll do in time trial, unlike speedrun, as it says right there, you just run straight through a chapter. They'll give you like a clock. Do your best. Time trials, they set up courses where you have to, like, you go through the levels, but they set up waypoints for you to go to that aren't really the critical path of the levels. So you can do things, navigate around in ways that you wouldn't if you were just playing the main game. That's a neat idea. I don't intend to show any of that off. Just something you can do for fun. But yeah. For all intents and purposes, that is Mirror's Edge. I had fun. Beating the game does unlock hard mode, which takes away runner vision. So you really have to be observant, given how everything is so white. Which means the things that you're supposed to jump off of and climb on and whatever, they really blend in a lot more, so you gotta really think about what you're looking at and not just look for the color red. It also makes combat a lot harder, because if you're into the disarms, like I am, the weapons don't turn red, so you just have to know when you can actually press the button to disarm an enemy, which means you have to know, like what guns they're using. So you know if you can try to disarm them early, or if you have to wait until they almost hit you. I'm not brave enough to try it. At least I'm not brave enough to get through the whole game like that. Maybe if I did, I would actually shoot the other guys. But anyway. Mirror's Edge, good game. They took a chance on it. I do think that maybe there are ways where you can see that they didn't get to fully realize what they were going for, the vision that they had, but what they ended up putting out still pretty good. I enjoy it, and I'm happy to see that other people still enjoy it 15 years later. God, can't believe that. Game is old. I'm getting old. I better go before I make things worse for myself.